Good morning, Mature Medellin. All right, we're finally here in Medellin. I've been here for about a week, but the first week I was a little sick. I had some food virus or something. I don't know if I got it from Bogota, one of the restaurants. I really don't know what it was, but I was down for about a week and nothing much happened in that week. I made a couple of videos and it was raining a lot, but today is a beautiful day. Let me give you a pan shot. Beautiful day. Look at the blue skies. God, isn't Colombia just absolutely gorgeous? There's a lot of construction going on. That new building is going up. That's pretty amazing. Don't be jealous. Don't be jealous. I'm in this beautiful weather and you're in the Midwest somewhere, Wichita, OKC. I'm talking to my sons. Sorry, boys. Or in Seattle. Sorry, sis, or in New York, sorry, sis, and you're in that nasty cold weather. I'm in this beautiful 72-degree weather with my short sleeve on and just enjoying this beautiful coffee. By the way, I'm not being sponsored by these guys. You should take a hint. You should sponsor me. I have 177 followers on YouTube. You're going to get so many views, but anyway, they're not sponsoring me. I wish they were. But Café Quindio was a place that I met Andrea and one of the developers, Andreas. I'll introduce you to Andreas in one of these videos. But anyway, amazing coffee. Those of you who don't know, Colombian coffees are known to be one of the best coffees in the world. I think everybody knows that. But you may not know what kind of flavors Colombian coffee is. For me, Colombian coffee was not one of my favorites. Colombian coffee is very fruity. It's very aromatic. It's got a lot of aromas. It's got, and nothing wrong with fruitiness, but it's got this acidic kind of bite to it. And their coffees are very acidic compared to the coffees I enjoy. I'm from Seattle. I like a really dark, strong, bold coffee taste. There's a place in my hometown called Kelly's, which is my absolute favorite. Shout out to Kelly's for those of you who really know good coffee. But regardless, their coffees are a lot more fruity and things like that. And I only drink Colombian coffees with cappuccinos. I shouldn't say only, mostly. I mostly drink Colombian coffees as cappuccinos because with the milk, it smooths out the flavors and I really enjoy it. And I started to enjoy Colombian coffee as a cappuccino a lot, and I drink 3 or 4 cups a day like that. But in America, I'm always drinking Americano with a little bit of cream, never cappuccinos, never lattes, never any of that stuff, just pure coffee. I love the taste of coffee. Anyway, I found this place. This place is the first place that I found. And let me show you the bag again, just in case you wanted to see it. But it's 100% organic. They've been master roasters since 1991. The thing about this is it is still fruity, but there's no bite at the end. There's no acidic bite at the end. It's like smoking a nice cigar where it's just smooth at the end, or smoking a nice, or drinking a nice whiskey or scotch. I don't drink, I don't really know. But with coffees, it's the same way. A really good cup of coffee has this really smooth aftertaste. This has it. It's not very strong, but it is a little. You can taste all the fruits and all the local flavors. You can actually taste a little bit of chocolate in here, but it's not acidic. I love it. Anyway, back to the channel. Sponsored by no. Anyway. 177 followers will never get sponsored for anything, right? But for all those 177 subscribers, thank you so much for joining me on this journey. I know the channel's about a month long or a month old, but I've only made a couple of videos at the beginning, and then I was away, so I didn't make any videos. I felt like I should be back here before I start making videos. So thank you for all of your support. For all of you guys who decided to follow me on this crazy journey of Mature Medellin. The one thing I really want to let you, or the key concept I want to talk about today is why not, right? Like, why not Like for me, I said, why not? Why wouldn't I want to start a channel? Why wouldn't I come and enjoy this weather? Why not? What's there to lose, right? And if you approach life that way, you just never know how it's going to, how things are going to turn out. You know, those of you who don't know, I'm a serial entrepreneur, and at one time, maybe 7-10 years ago, I had probably 5 or 6 businesses that were all making 6 figures or more, and one making 7 figures, right? And so when you're just hustling and you're just grinding and you're doing these crazy things, life is crazy, life is adventurous. But all of those businesses, all of those opportunities all started with why not? Why not me? Why can't I try? Why couldn't I do it? And in the same way, I'm an old guy, 50 some years old. I've never made a YouTube video in my life, but I said, why not? Why not me, right? Like, I need something to do as I get closer to retirement, right? When I was, even 5 years ago, all I thought about was work, build, work, build, work, build. And I take that back, maybe 10 years ago. Okay, 5 years ago I started slowing down. Now I'm slowing down even more. I'm still working hard. I'm probably, you know, when I say I'm slowing down, I'm probably outworking 95% of Americans, because Americans are lazy for the most part. Yes, I said it. You might hate it, but it's true. But I'm slowing down. That's the facts. And I'm going to continue to slow down. And so why not? And that same thing happened when I was in Colombia. It's like, why not visit Medellin since I'm here? And I came, I loved it. I left. I said, man, I miss Medellin. I should go back. Why not go back? Came back. And that continued to happen. And now I'm thinking, why don't I stay here a month? Why don't I stay here for 2 months? Why not? Why not? Right? And that's the beauty of just living your life to the fullest. Someone once told me, and it really resonated with me, when you're in your deathbed, you're never going to think about the things you did. You're always going to think about regret about the things you didn't do, about the things you wanted to do, you wanted to try, but you never tried. So why not? You know, if you've ever thought about visiting Medellin, now you have a friend. John from Mature Medellin. You can text me, you can visit me, you can call me, and just come by. Just try. Why not? You know? And why not try something? Because we have one life to live, and time is the only thing, as you get older, you realize the only thing you don't get back. When you lose money, you can make it again. You know, I've lost so much money in crypto. I've lost so much money in investments. I've lost so much money in my businesses. Like, it's so hard to make money, right? Like, I don't know. For me, I think it's so hard to make money, but it's so easy to lose it. Like, I'm the professional at losing money. Like, if you wanna follow this channel to learn how to be the grandmaster at losing money, follow me. Okay, I'll teach you. I'm very good at it. So, but why not? You have one life, man. You know, give it a shot. Who cares if you're eating, you know, empanadas on the street? It's life. You're going to enjoy it. Enjoy, smile, be kind to people, enjoy your life, and hopefully you can take a gamble and try to visit this beautiful place called Medellin. Why not? Take care.